What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Trick Tip Tuesday. This is episode 17, and today is all about the backside board slide. I highly recommend that you learn frontside 180s before attempting to learn this trick. If you don't already know that trick, you can click the card right there, go watch my video on how to frontside 180. Once you've learned and mastered that, come back to this video and then we can work on backside board slides. So a backside board slide is where you approach the rail with your back to the rail. So your back is facing the rail when you roll up. And you're gonna pop the board, you're gonna rotate 90 degrees, you're gonna have one foot on each side, you're gonna slide and then come off the rail. That's a backside board slide. Like I said earlier, I highly recommend learning how to frontside 180 because that's the same kind of motion you need to do this trick. Instead of popping and doing a full 180, you're just gonna pop, rotate 90 degrees, and it requires the same shoulder motions and the same body rotation as a 180, except you're not quite going all the way. So once you've mastered frontside 180s, this trick really should come pretty simple. It's just you have to get over the fear of landing on a rail. That's the scariest part. Now the hardest part about this trick is committing and keeping both feet on the board. A lot of times when people do this, they're gonna ollie up, their front foot is gonna stay on, and their back foot, they're gonna get scared, and it's gonna look like that. And you're not gonna wanna commit. Another thing that's gonna happen is you're gonna finally commit, you're gonna put both feet on, and you're gonna slip out and fall backwards, or you're gonna get stuck and you're gonna go forward. What I like to do is I like to angle my body. So I put my feet forward, I put my butt back, and I put my head forward. And you can see in this slow-mo clip, it kind of looks like I'm standing up straight, but really I'm not. My feet and my head are lined up, but my butt is kind of pushed back to help me balance when I'm sliding on the rail. A great way to get started with this trick is to just hit the very end of the rail. On most of the examples I have, I'm sliding the entire thing. Don't try to do that on your first attempt. Just try to dink the very end of the rail and get used to what it feels like to slide, even if it's just a little bit. Almost for every grind or slide that I learn, I try to do it on the very edge of the rail or edge of the ledge. That kind of rhymed. But just to get a sense of what it feels like to be on there. I'd never try to do the whole thing to start. That's a later step once you've got the trick pretty much on lock. Another great tip for this is to just hop on, and as soon as you're over the rail, touch it and just jump off. Don't worry about trying to land it. Just really focus on getting on the rail. And then once you've got that down, you can focus on trying to get off later. So just practice ollieing, doing that 90-degree turn, getting onto the rail, and then just jumping off immediately. And that helps with the mental battle of getting over the fear of trying to get on the rail. I find when I learn new grinds, that helps a ton. Just committing those few times of getting on the rail or on the ledge is really gonna help you with the mental battle of thinking I'm gonna slam or you're gonna fall. Just commit a couple times and you'll be good to go. There are also two ways to come out of this trick. You could come out fakie, or you can come out back to regular. What I mean by that is if you approach the rail backside, so with your back to the rail, you come onto it, you can either leave the rail again with your back to it, or instead of coming back the same way you started, you come out fakie, so now you're rolling backwards. If you're really good at frontside 180s, I recommend going to fakie, because then you can just pop, you can barely hit the rail, which still counts, and then just do a 180 and roll away fakie. That's the easiest option for me, in my opinion. So this trick tip has been pretty short, I know, but there's really nothing else I can teach you. If you can do frontside 180s, you can do this trick. The only thing you need to learn, that you have to learn, that I can't really teach you, is how to balance on the rail. You should make sure your feet are spread apart in a way that you can balance over the rail and keep both sides of yourself balanced. Without that, you can't do this trick. I know that sometimes learning grinds and getting on rails and things like that can be a lot more scary than learning flat ground tricks. Learning new grinds or slides, on rails especially, can be much scarier than learning like a flat ground trick, say like a kickflip or a tray flip or anything like that. So the mental block is another thing that you're gonna have to get over. You're gonna have to get over the fear of jumping on a rail or jumping on a ledge to do this trick. So those are all the tips I've got. If you like this video and you learned something, please hit the like button. It helps me out a ton. It helps other people see my videos. If you want to see more from me, hit that subscribe button because I upload every Tuesday and Friday at 8 p.m. There'll be some other videos right there, and I will catch you guys in the next episode.